Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about data analytics, right? So the very first question is, what is data analytics? In the today's era where data is called as a new oil, definitely there is a very important significance of analyzing the data. But there is a very much difference between data analysis and data analytics. We are going to cover each and every steps later on. But if we talk about data analytics, so we can summarize it that we are having raw data, and from this raw data, we need some valuable data, or we need some meaningful data, right? And we need some organized data so that we can use this data, for our business purposes, for our goals, our targets, that and eventually will be turned our business steps, right? So data analytics is a part of, you can say that data science, because data science is a science of data. It is a very bigger picture. So we are collecting data, thereafter we are transforming that data using very important tools, and thereafter we are organizing that data. So this complete picture, from collecting data to organize that data, it means that from raw data to make it meaningful or valuable data, we can term it as a data analytics. Now, what is data analytics? If we define it on the terms of definitions, we can say that data analytics refers to the process of examining, transforming, and modeling data to extract meaningful insights and support decision making. So until and unless our target is to make decision, to make useful decision, which will impact our businesses in positive way, right? So basically, to make a great decision, we need proper data analytics, and for that we need to follow these steps, that we need to examine the data, we need to transform, we need to model the data, and thereafter we need to extract the useful, or we can say that the meaningful information from it, so that we can use it for the purpose of our decision making. It may be in the data science, it may be in the healthcare, it may be in the technology, it may be in the agriculture, it may be in the marketing, sales, finance, everywhere, right? It involves various techniques, tools, and methodologies to analyze large volumes of data and uncover patterns, trends, and correlations between them, right? Now, if we talk about the types of data analytics, there are majorly four types of data analytics: predictive analytics, descriptive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and diagnostic analytics. First, we are going to cover each one by one, and thereafter we are going to summarize them so that you can understand it precisely, right? So let's begin. If I talk about predictive analytics, so predictive analytics is a type of analytics which uses statistical models and machine learning algorithms to make predictions about future outcomes, right? So for predicting the future outcomes based on some statistical and ML algorithm, we use such kind of analytic techniques by analyzing historical data, the data which we are having from the previous experiences, right? So by analyzing historical data, predictive analytics provides insights into what is likely to happen and helps to answer the questions like what might happen next based on the historical data. Based on the analysis of historical data, if we are predicting the questions like what might happen next and what is likelihood of a specific event occurring, then we can say that we are working on a predictive analytics. Basically, it is used to forecast demand, identify risk, and make better decisions. Basically, the techniques that is used here is linear regression, time series analysis, and forecasting like stock market prediction. Many more things are there, right? and data mining techniques. So these are techniques used for predictive analytics. This was first part of data analytics. The second one is descriptive analytics. So in descriptive analytics, we have focused on summarizing historical data, to provide insights and information into what has happened in the past. And then descriptive analytics answer the questions like what happened and how many. So basically, it is used to summarize data and identify trends like data queries, like reports, like descriptive statistics, like data dashboard. So basically, marketing and sales, businesses, they use such kind of analysis because they contain so much historical data, and by analyzing them we can predict further more important decision making kind of patterns, right, from the previously happened data. It includes data queries, what has customers asked, what we are having there as a cumulative report, what is descriptive statistics we have for them, and data dashboard is there, right? Prescriptive analytics, it goes beyond predicting future outcomes and provide recommendations on what actions to take achieve desired results. Basically, prescriptive analytics combines historical data, predictive models, optimization technique, and business rules to suggest the best course of action. It helps to answer the questions like what should we do? We are having this data. Based on the historical data, predictive models, optimizing algorithms, and rules, what should we do now for the betterment of the future, for the betterment of the results, right? And what is the best decision given on set of constraints? That these are the constraints. Now, what we can do? So it is used to recommend actions that will improve the outcomes. For recommending, there are some recommender systems are there, right? So for that kind of purpose, we can go on the prescriptive analytics, right? Now we are having the diagnostic analytics. So it aims to understand why a particular event or outcome occurred. Diagnostic analytics involves analyzing historical data. Diagnostic, I hope you have heard about this word. Historical data we are reading to identify the pattern factors that causes the contributed to a specific results. That why did it happen? What were the key drivers behind it? Such kind of questions can be answered with the help of diagnostic analytics, right? Normally, data discovery, data mining, and correlation techniques can be used for it, and it is used to identify root cause of problems and opportunities. So basically, we can use it in the healthcare sectors, right? What are what had happened, why it happened, what are the key drivers behind that, and definitely it can help to achieve better decisions for the society, for the humans. Now, if I am going to summarize it easily in very simple words, we can say that descriptive analytics, it deals with what has happened in the past, historical data, what has happened in the past. It deals with it. If I deals with diagnostic analytics, it will give the answer that in historical, this has happened. So why this has happened? It deals with the data which has happened in the previous, which has happened historically, which have happened in the all times. So it deals why did it happen, right? And predictive analytics, it deals what will happen in the future, right? And then prescriptive analytics, how can we make it happen, right? How can we can make it happen? For example, if someone is having let's say if we talk about healthcare, then someone may have, let's say, um, higher bp that may lead to the chance of heart attack, right? So there are some reasons that we can know by descriptive analytics of analyzing the previous medical history of the patient. Thereafter, with the help of diagnostic reports, we can get to know that why it has happened, what were the key factors, drivers, right? And then predictive analytics will happen that what can happen, it may lead to heart attack. So we how we can reduce it, how we can reduce the chances with the help of pacemakers or with the help of some physical activities, whatever it can be, right? So basically the meaning is that to getting the important decisions from the data, for getting, you can say that, to getting useful information from the data, we can, our goal is what? Our goal is, we are having so much data, universally there is so much data. How we can get the useful information from it, and how can we derive useful decisions so that it could be betterment of the humanity? That is our target. I hope you are getting it, what I am trying to tell, right? So this can be based on the basis of these types of data analytics. However, we are going to discuss them a lot in the future lectures, but here I am just going to briefly summarize about it, right? I hope it is clear. Further, if you are having any doubts, queries, any confusions, feel free to ask. Stay tuned for more such lectures and ask your queries in the comment section. Have a nice day, guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Audio Jungle.